Hello, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Trude. How is everyone doing? So, this was a very stressful start because, again, everything changed. All the setting changed places, and now all of a sudden you can do a whole bunch of things automatically, which of course was not working. Hi, Abby. It wouldn't be fun if it was the same thing every time again, wouldn't it? I mean, there would be no suspense. It would just be like, oh, routine. Now it's keeping you on the tip of your toes every time again. Hi, Ruth. Hello, hello. Welcome for your little mail, Ruth, saying thank you. I appreciated it, but it was my pleasure to send you the little package in the way that I did. Yeah, YouTube likes the drama. Absolutely. They do. I mean, they need the drama, right? Well, maybe this is the next step of things that I can take over just to the website and the app so that we don't need anything else, but we're not there yet. That is not working just yet. So, hello Linda. Welcome, welcome. So, it is time for a new A Layer a Day. Not only a new A Layer a Day, but a new theme, a new challenge. Hello Celia, and a new little demo. But I have a little special something in mind for today. So I'm looking forward to share that with you. But first of all, I have a little challenge to share with you. And before that, you know what time it is. I have a couple of shout outs. So, Ruth, I'm very glad that you're here with us because my shout out goes out to you. Today I have one shout out and it is specially for you, Ruth. I loved your spread. I mean, can we talk about how it started with those oxides? Like, woo, that was beautifully scrumptious, right? And then you took it home like it was nothing, but I loved what you wrote with your spread. Saying, oops is the new me. I love that. I mean, I still do. Still makes me laugh. Oops is the new me. You and I both. You and I both. And I think many of us out there are exactly there with you. Oops is the new me. Some of us get like change in a life where the new me is introduced in a very oopsie way, but not everyone has the resources, the power, the mindfulness, the presence, the strength to turn it into the oops is the new me. And when on top of things that gets shared with others and others can take strength of it, can really pull out the strength out of it and apply it to themselves, I think that that is beautiful. That is like such a great way to make our little community grow. So thank you, Ruth, so much for being so open, for sharing that with us and for sharing that scrumptious spread with us all. Which still makes my heart flutter when I think about it. So thank you so much, Ruth. But for now, hello, my lovely butterflies. Welcome to a new A Layer a Day challenge. Yeah, week 13. And it is the start of a new month, so new theme. And this theme was actually suggested by one of the members, Ingrid. Ingrid, if you're out there, this month is yours. She asked if we could do a month about movements. And I was like, all for it. Yes, by all means, let's talk about movements. Now, I'll give you a moment to try to guess what our first movement is going to be. Because I think no one is going to think about this one. I'm going to give you a hint. It's actually the most important movement you can make when you wake up in your bed in the morning. Are you with me? Can you think about which one it is? Looking at one actually makes you want to do that too. At least that works. That's how it works for me. When I see one, I'm like, oh, that looks so good. Let me join in. So, what kind of movement am I talking about? Do you know? Shall I say it? Drum roll. Just like every week. We're going to start with a cat stretch. Almost, Abby, almost. You might yawn while you're doing a cat stretch, but when you wake up in the morning, doing that cat stretch, like full blown, is like the best way to wake up your body. And it doesn't matter whether you're a baby or a grandmom. The cat stretch is like the best thing to do in the morning when you wake up. Now, not only there, but I was also thinking in terms of stretching ourselves out of our comfort zone. Now, when you think of that, stretching yourself out of your comfort zone might seem, it might make you want to cringe, like, ooh, should I really do that? But if you imagine doing yourself, stepping out of your comfort zone, like, oh, did I just do that just by doing a cat stretch? Isn't that like, doesn't it sound like completely different? I think it can actually help us to stretch ourselves out of our comfort zone without feeling stressed about it or afraid or, oh, how might this go? And it might actually give us a good feeling, because you cannot do a cat stretch and not feel good about it. That is simply not possible. And like I said, if I see a cat stretch, I want to stretch with the cat. It makes me want to hop on my yoga mat like immediately and play along. But yeah, cat stretch. So you can really take it in all different possible directions, as always with this challenge, because that is what it's about. Creative soul searching is about thinking what is going on with you, in you, with your little world, and how things are going on and moving on, and how you need them to move on, and what you need to do together to move in the direction that you want to go. And it's the same thing with the theme of the challenge each and every week. Cat stretch. What does it make you want to think of? What does it make you want to put in your journal? And let's go with that. That is this week's challenge, cat stretch. I'm really looking forward to see if it's going to inspire me to stretch as well. Just looking at your spreads. That's it for the A Layer a Day challenge for this week. Now, as promised, it is the start of a new month. So I'm going to flip the camera to show you what it is I have to show you. Let's go. Ta-da, here. So this is what I wanted to start with. Ooh, oh, this is a new feature here on Works. Pretty cool. This is my spread from last week. I just posted it on social media as well. So if you have missed it, you can check it out there. This is my beauty and darkness. A lot of darkness, a little bit of beauty, but I really like how that flower just came to be. And yes, you can see it this way. It's sitting in 3D on the paper, and it's actually just a stamp. If you look at it this way, you can see that it's just a stamp. I just stamped my rose there, and then I filled some of the parts with glossy accents. Just took a fine paintbrush and got it in there, and now it looks like that rose is popping off the page. I really like that. I wanted to share that with you. So this is this week's spread. But I realized that I have a whole bunch of spread that we haven't looked at together yet, and I thought, well, this might be a good time to do that. So first of all, you will all have seen this one, I guess, because this one was showcased with the launch of the previous stamps. And I also shared this one on my social media, as I did this one actually for a layer a day. This is not my a layer a day journal. This is my a layer a day journal, even if it's just the exact same thing. This is actually the one that I use for my morning pages and for the daily lives that I do with the members. So you have seen this one. You have seen this one because I actually made an a layer a day spread in here. I actually made two, one in this one and one in the other one, and I like this one better, so I use this one. And then I wanted to show you this. Now you're like, oh, it's the same as the other one. Yes, it's actually basically, I did a repeat of this one. And I wanted to show you that, just to show you that sometimes when you don't know really what to do in your journal, well, just repeat yourself. If you had a good time making one, just remake it. And then you will see that there will be like very little slight differences, which actually will be talking to you, as this one is more about the past, this one is more about the future. So, there you go. And then this one was one that I did during the daily lives with the members. And it looks like so intricate, like that whole circle situation thing. Like, and it's actually so simple. It so happened that I did this circle in the background, and then I saw this sticker, and it was so, this is one of the a layer a day stickers from an older sheet, and it was so fitting with this circle that I thought, I'm just gonna use it on there. And now it looks like an intricate thing. Like, how did you do that technically? I just glued on a sticker, and there you go, bam, spread finished. But I was indeed journaling about something that was pretty intimidating to me, and that is what this page is all about. But it's not because you're journaling about something intimidating that the spread should be intricate to make. It's already enough to have to brave and face whatever is intimidating without going for intimidating stuff to make in your journal. Those are two different things, right? And then, yes, I did another repeat, more or less, with different techniques, because I really liked that one and I really had fun making it. So I thought, well, let's do it once more. But again, it turned out differently again because there were different things going on. There you go. You haven't seen this one either. And you're like, did you make this? Is this really? Yes. This is the beauty, the ugly spread, like the ugly truth spread. I made two ugly truth spreads because apparently there was a lot of ugly truth to let go of and to express in my journal. And so far, I've only shared one with you, which was in my A Layer a Day challenge journal, which is on my social media. And you haven't seen this one yet. So yeah, sometimes I do things that are completely different. And this one again was done during a daily life. So every day we put down a layer together. That is where I did this one. And then there was this one. And we talked about it during one of the hangouts, saying how these circles are evolving. I mean, I'm still doing circles. If you're getting fed up with my circles, I'm very sorry. Move on. There's plenty of other things to see on the internet. I'm stuck with my circles, so I have to continue with my circles. But the thing is, my focal point within the circles apparently is changing place. Instead of being like in one area of the circle, it's becoming this tubey-like thing, because I have done that on several spreads, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did it here somewhere too. See? I'm not lying. I did it here too. Funny thing, right? And it's all on the right side. I'm just, this is something about the future, like as if the future is, I'm looking at the future through a looking glass or something. Looking ahead at what there is to come. So this was my ugly truth spread that I did share. This is the one that I did not share. Two spreads, same theme, different settings, different people that I was journaling with, and then you get these two completely different things. But apparently this is becoming something that you will see again and again. But so yeah, there's a couple of spreads in here that I haven't showed yet and that I wanted to share here with you today. And there's one here that I'm not going to share. First of all, because it's not finished, and second of all, because I started this one together during a butterfly effect session, which is creative therapy. So yes, I make the project together with the person that I am working with. And we're going to continue to work on this one. So it's not finished. So I'm not going to show it to you. I might, when it's finished, share it. Should I or shouldn't I? Let me know. Let me know in comment if you think that when it's done, I should share it. And I think this little heart here needs some glossy accents too, just to make it pop off that page as well. So here you go. There's more going on in my journals than I actually share with you. And that is what I wanted to show today. Heading back to the face camera, heading back to here. Yes, please, says Ruth. Okay, well, when the spread is done, I'll have a think about it, see if it is shareable or not. This is something that I talk about so many times. I always keep the right to share it to myself. If I want to share it, I will. If I don't want to, I won't, because this is still my diary, my secret garden, that I feel safe enough to share with you because I know what's going on in there, and you might know as well. If you do, I'm totally fine with that. If you don't, I'm totally fine with that too. But if I don't feel like sharing it because there's stuff in there that I really don't want anyone to figure out, well, then I don't show it. So I'll have a think about sharing that one when it's done or not. If you're one of my Chrysalis members, my 15 plus members, we're hanging out on Wednesday. The new calendar for April is up on the forum, so you can find everything there. That's it. That's all I had to share with you today. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm looking forward to see all your cat stretches on the forum. If you don't know what I'm talking about, the link is in the description of this video. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to put down a layer a day in a mindful way. Butterfly kisses, everyone.